It is a beautiful Rockies morning as the sun settles in over Coors Field. It's 7 a.m. The team is ready to rock, and we have special team coverage of the season opener all morning long. Our team is here too, and we are excited for the big game. I'm Jessica Crawford along with Brian Sanders, who's live from the field. A great day for baseball. The weather finally calm after a windy week. Let's check in with Jason Luber and Lisa Hidalgo.
It is. It's beautiful out there right now. Clear skies, lots of sunshine. It's chilly though. We've dropped down to, well, low to even mid-20s here in spots. It feels like 11 in town right now. So our crews will tell you it's cold around Coors Field right now, but we have clear skies, lots of sunshine, and a really nice warm up in store. You're going to find mid to upper 20s, close to freezing in some spots. Littleton right now 25, Thornton 29. We've got Erie currently at 23. Wind gusts anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's a lot calmer out there, and we get one nice and really calm day before it's going to get a little breezy again tomorrow. By 2 o'clock, right around first pitch, 62 degrees and sunny, and then right around the end of the game, we're going to be in the upper 60s, warm and calm conditions, and in the mountains, 40s and 50s. So sunshine statewide today. We are tracking a cold front this weekend. We'll talk more about it coming up.
And you can see it right down by Coors Field. It looks pretty nice for us right now. We will have a road restriction right in front of Coors Field. Same thing we see every single game day. From 22nd down to 20th, Blake Street will be closed down. 20th will remain open, as will Park Avenue West getting into Coors Field. Take a look from EarthCam over there, and you can see that Coors Field looks great. Blake Street right now is open, but it'll be closing down late this morning and into early afternoon for the game. The rest of the drive around downtown looks okay for now, but remember, after the game, all these folks will be hitting I-25, so it will be heavier than normal around 5:30 as soon as the game is over, and that's something we're not used to in the afternoon commutes. The rest of the drive, or at least for right now, very standard, very few problems off or on the highways to deal with, just that very typical slowdown in those very typical spots right now.
Jason, thank you. Well, the Rockies are just hours away from the start of their 2022 season. Let's head out to Brian Sanders right now. It's going to be a busy day off Blake Street.
Oh, busy day, but it's going to be a beautiful day. I mean, Coors Field looks pristine right now with the sun just starting to rise. Of course, it's going to be a big party with baseball back in all of its glory, but also a celebration for the city to welcome the crowds back to downtown. So the game itself starts just after 2 p.m., but the party really gets started about 11 a.m. down here in the area. McGregor Square, which is just across 20th Street from the stadium, is going to have drink specials. They have their 66-foot big screen TV in their plaza, so even if you don't have a ticket to the game, you can watch the game from there. At the Dairy Block, they're going to have drink specials, live music. If you are lucky enough to have a ticket to the opening day game, the gates will open at noon, and there's a lot of fan entertainment inside that you can take part in before the game. You can watch batting practice, maybe get an autograph from one of the new players. You can even try out your pitching arm or hit the batting cages in the outfield as part of the fan experience. The pregame ceremony actually starts about 1:30, and there will be a flyover from the Colorado National Guard after the national anthem.
From the Air Force Academy, we have Stellar Brass. They're coming with a band and a soloist, so both vocal and then some instruments. So they'll give that right patriotic flair, the right sound. And then we also have a flyover scheduled with our friends over at Buckley Space Force Base.
Of course, the main headliner, at least pregame, is going to be Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson, who's going to be throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. He won't be the only one, though. He'll be joined by a Gold Award-winning Girl Scout, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Denver's Youth of the Year, and a season ticket holder since the Rockies' inception in 1993. Also, if you've ever dreamed of singing the national anthem at a Rockies game, you can make a YouTube video and send that link to the Rockies, because they do invite solo singers to sing the national anthem throughout the season, which would be a great honor. A lot of new players, a lot of new faces on the team this year. So let's take a look at some of them. Jose Iglesias will be the man who is taking the place of beloved shortstop Trevor Story. Iglesias has been in the major leagues for 10 years now. He has played for a handful of teams, but he actually won the American League Rookie of the Year in 2013. He signed a 6-year, $140 million deal with the Rockies. The possible new face of the franchise is Chris Bryant. an outfielder and power hitter who rose to stardom with his time with the Cubs and led them to their first World Series since 1908. That was back in 2016. Started the 2021 season last year with the Cubs, but was eventually traded to the Giants. But fans, Rockies fans, flooded social media with mixed reaction to the 7-year, $182 million deal he signed here. Some were excited, obviously. Others were also concerned about some of the injuries that Bryant has faced since 2017. Bryant himself sounded optimistic about the overall team dynamic heading into the season.
A lot of the guys' personalities in there really just complement each other, and I feel like I compliment a lot of people there too. So you have your fair share of goofballs, I guess, the guys that talk, and it's great. I'm just really happy with the situation that we have.
Yeah, he's hoping that the Rockies will surprise some people this year. Speaking of Kris Bryant, his jersey will be a hot commodity. He will wear number 23 this year, just like he did with the Giants. He wore number 17 with the Cubs, but 23 with the Rockies. We found workers in the team store who were double teaming the machines to make Kris Bryant jerseys and tees.
Kris Bryant's going to be the story for retail this year. We've had a hard time getting jerseys because of all the supply chain issues. So our staff made 300 Kris Bryant jerseys in the last 2 days. We have almost 800 Kris Bryant name and number t-shirts. We have youth t-shirts for Kris Bryant. We have pennants. We have lapel pins, and there's more items coming.
Yeah, again, he will play outfield, not third base this year. Third baseman will be Ryan McMahon. If you're wondering about the biggest Rockies jersey all-time seller, that goes to Charlie Blackmon, the Beard, who will be starting his 12th season with the Rockies. He beat out the likes of Larry Walker in jersey sales, and he will be the leadoff batter as a designated hitter in the National League this year. All right, so the Avalanche and Nuggets we know are already headed to the playoffs, which begs the question, what are the Rockies' chances of making it to the postseason this year? They've missed it the last 3 seasons. They are starting off, of course, against the Dodgers, who are the odds favorite right now to win it all this year. MLB.com has the Dodgers #1 in the power rankings. The Rockies rank 24th out of 30 teams. But again, maybe they'll surprise some teams. Analysis from multiple sports outlets like The Athletic and The Ringer say Kris Bryant could be the driving force behind the plate to get the Rockies in contention this year. So it is an exciting day for Denver. Obviously welcoming fans back to full capacity here at Coors Field. It's also a big day for businesses downtown and the influx of people expected here throughout the day today. We also want everyone to stay safe. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon joins us with the increased police presence and the safety that you'll see around the ballpark neighborhood today.
That's right, Brian, because it is going to look like the Denver we know and love today for opening day. So many people coming out. With all of those people, though, a lot of police will be out as well. And the biggest concern for Denver police is making sure that fans get to and from the game safely. So if you're drinking, make sure you're not driving. Take an Uber, bus, even walk, since it's going to be such a nice day out. It also means drivers need to be on their A game today, watching out for all the pedestrians or cyclists who are sharing the roads. Police say they'll also have officers stretching from Union Station to Coors Field. Most of them will be closer to the ballpark. Of course, if anyone notices anything suspicious, police want you to tell them as quickly as possible.
If there's something just doesn't look right to you, whether it's an individual, a person, or just a suspicious package or something, please bring it to their attention right away.
And I'm here right now at the intersection of 21st and Blake, right outside of the stadium. This is where police are going to be setting up a community table. So if you have any questions, if you are coming down tonight and you want to ask police just about how to find something, directions somewhere, anything at all, you can come right here and do that. Live this morning, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
All right, thank you, Colette. Again, be safe if you're headed down to the stadium. The gates open at noon. The game starts just after 2 p.m. And Jessica, I know you have some reminders for people who are headed down to Blake Street today.
That's right, Brian. Know before you go. You don't want any problems when you're down there enjoying the game. So #1, try to get to Coors Field at least an hour early to give yourself enough time to get through security. Tickets are digital this year. Also, make sure that you have access to the MLB Ballpark app before you arrive. You're not allowed to bring backpacks or other multi-pocketed bags. And if you're looking to buy food or merch, Coors Field is cashless. You can use credit cards or Apple Pay. We have these tips and a full opening day schedule right now on the denverchannel.com and the Denver 7 mobile app. Still ahead, cleanup for the Marshall Fire may be underway, but the county's facing a new lawsuit about how the contract was awarded last month. Plus, now that baseball's back in full swing, so is hope in the ballpark district. What local businesses are hopeful for ahead of the start of the season.